Right, hello everybody, welcome back to Road to Ferrari. We are at Suzuka for this round. So we are getting closer towards the end of the season and we still don't have a contract from any team unfortunately. So it's pretty much make or break really. So this is us finishing the R&D program.
That lap put you at the top of the table.
Obviously we've got our wet advantage still. But it did dry out towards the end of the session, so we did end up lower down in the standings, but never mind, it's only practice. Right.
Now we're fast approaching the end of the season. You've currently got qualifying to become a walk in the park for you this season. So can we expect another strong performance? The ban on testing must put a lot of pressure on the team to produce a quick car. Now even with the use of modern technology.
Right then. So yeah, look, none of the teams like us.
Hey, I've got to tell you.
Oh. She's got cut off then. So this is our fastest lap in qualifying. Suzuka is one of my favourite tracks. I love playing Suzuka. Well, I love racing around Suzuka on the wheel. Mainly in iRacing. I love it in iRacing. It's definitely one of the best driving experiences out there. As much as people rant on about the new 2023 Formula 1 game and its rear end and all that rubbish, I don't think if you nail a race in iRacing, there's probably no better feeling. But yeah, we're not in iRacing. We're in F1 2010. And we are trying to get to Ferrari. If you haven't already, make sure you are subscribed so you don't miss the final of the season, and also give it a like and share it about, and put in the comments what you think so far to the series, and do you think we'll get to Ferrari or not? Because right now it's championship wise it's looking okay. Actual impressing all of the teams, it's not looking so good considering none of them like me. But we are coming towards the end of the lap now. Got 130R coming up in front of us, which is a little lift in this game. You probably could take it flat, but I was having to take a lift as I was shooting off into the barrier around the chicane.
You're almost out of fuel. Almost out of fuel. You need to
So it took us 3 laps to do that, qualifying lap, but it put us ahead of our teammate.
Awesome! Awesome result! Where
So
did that come from?
we ended up 7/10 ahead of
Pole position,
Rosberg.
mate. Hey,
We've got
well
Massa as
done.
well behind us, so we have qualified obviously in front of all of our championship rivals. Why did Fernando not do a time? What happened then? Oh, I remember. So, what happened in qualifying that I remembered is that I'll explain it when we get to the corner. So, we've got Nico Rosberg, which had a loads better start than us, but we're going to try and send it around the outside, but the AstroTurf wasn't helping us there. But we are in the lead of the Japanese Grand Prix for now. We go through the S section. I seem to struggle through this section compared to all the other cars, so maybe something setup wise that I did wrong. But coming up to this section now, I can tell you what happened to Fernando because it just pops back into my memory. Through this corner here, I do believe a car was stopped, a Virgin car, and Fernando ploughed into the back of them, and I overtook him, and he was on the left there, just broken down. I was way confused. I was like, what? I suppose it's good for us in the championship, but unfortunately it means that Fernando starts lower down. We've got his teammate though, Felipe Massa, has worked his way up to second as we're running wide on the AstroTurf. I find the car just wasn't really turning in this race. It was just a bit slow in the front end. Very understeering. I don't really like an understeering car. It's feels like just waiting around all the time. So that's probably why we won't be able to take 130R flat, but we move on. Another little mistake there. But for the first lap of the Japanese Grand Prix, we are leading. And in fact, we lead until lap 6, until we pit. But Massa is very close behind us. He's in striking distance of making an overtake, but we're obviously pitting this lap. Our front left tyre absolutely had it. So we're going to come in. So is Felipe, so it's going to be down to the teams to get the pit stops right. So there's our Red Bull crew there. For some reason we're pulling him very slowly into the box. New set of tyres, we can go in this gap here.
Wait for the lollipop.
But we're getting held for some reason. We could have easily gone in that gap. So yeah. Well, we're going now. We've jumped to the McLaren. Ferrari are walking back in, so Felipe managed to get out, so why couldn't we get out? So that means that it's put Felipe way ahead of us. If you look on the standings to the left at the top, he was about 1,800 feet in front of us. So he's got a massive head start on us.
Schumacher's 5 seconds ahead of you.
So we've got Michael in front of us. I'm pretty sure Michael's going to come in the pits. No, he's not. Maybe he's already pitted, actually. Thinking about it, and he might have jumped us in the pit stops. So you're going to go towards the inside. We're going to get him. Yeah, we've managed to keep that within track limit, so we haven't run too wide. Now got our teammate in 8th, but we've run deep on the grass. Hopefully that's not going to hurt us too much. We've lost the position to Michael, but we're not miles behind him, so we can easily obviously get past him again, which we have managed to do. Lovely stuff. So now we've got Felipe Massa. So here is Massa. So maybe Felipe did get held up as well in the pits, because Nico Rosberg is in first place, and Fernando Alonso is just 2 places ahead of us. So I take it Fernando's gone long on a set of prime tyres. But we've caught up to Felipe. We've had a better run through 130R than him. I think he got held up by the Lotus there, so we managed to sneak past him and the Lotus. Fernando has pitted, and we have come out side by side with Nico Hulkenberg in P3. We're on lap 11 of 16, and you might be able to spot in the distance 2 little cars coming out of the pit lane. Now that is Lewis Hamilton and Nico Rosberg. Well, I was pushing very hard and I couldn't beat them, so that's obviously the advantage they had through the pit stop problem we had, just being helped there by the team, which was just annoying. I caught up to Lewis. We have kind of sent it in a bit of a awkward position there. We came from quite a way back, but didn't get past him. So we're going to be able to slipstream. We've got the engine in fast here. Can we do it? We're going to go towards the inside, but we've unfortunately outbraked ourselves, and with that front end, which just isn't very responsive, we kind of just shot straight off to go on. So fortunately, we finished the race behind Lewis Hamilton in 3rd place, but we still had a better race than some of our championship rivals. Anyway, at least our closest one. So we're going to finish P3, Japanese Grand Prix.
That's a great 3rd place. Congratulations, 15 points.
Right. So Massa ended up finishing P5 after he got held up in the pit lane a little bit as well. But that was an alright drive, I must admit. We managed to claw back a podium after that absolute pit stop, piss up, I'm going to call it. We've got a healthy lead now in the championship, thanks to everyone else's mistakes. We're also catching up in the constructors as well. So let's see what question they've got for us in the press conference.
A third place finish this weekend has really given your championship hopes a boost. Can you keep up the momentum in the coming races?
I think so. We've got a healthy lead now, so let's see why not.
A third place finish today has certainly boosted the team's chances of taking the Constructors' title this year. They must be pleased with your performance this weekend. A
Hopefully they are.
third place finish for you today, one which will sure.
Well, I'm hoping to get some interest from Ferrari. So the next race is Korea. Thank you for watching. I will see you guys next time for another episode of Road to Ferrari. Please like, subscribe, comment down below, and I will see you guys next Saturday for another Road to Ferrari video. I'll see you later. Goodbye.